Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first CSA versus TSA Rice Bowl. I'm your host, Kyle from Chinese Student Association.
I'm our co-host, Andrew from the Taiwanese Student Association. And with the current quarantine, we'll be part of your entertainment tonight.
We hope that you all are staying safe, especially with the new COVID strains floating around.
It's a tough time for all of us, but don't even worry. With great confidence and a lot of hope, I can say for sure with how great our country is, there's an 8% chance that things will go back to normal.
Andrew, that's not reassuring at all. Where'd you even get that statistic?
It's easy. See, I took the square root of the amount of light bulbs in my local IKEA, divided by the total chicken population in West Virginia, and took that number to the 7th power, multiplied it by the intersection of the X and Y points on the parabola of the ba-na-ba-ba-ba McDonald's logo near my house.
Andrew, I'm no math major, but I don't think that's quite how statistics works, and I'm glad you're not the one in charge of our current quarantine situation with your, highly questionable math skills.
Highly questionable math skills. I don't know, man. You just sound like it sounds like you're just jealous of my math skills. Nonetheless, I want to thank all you guys in the audience for showing up and tuning into our event.
Anyways, I just wanted to say that I grew up watching these game shows, especially Jeopardy and Family Feud, and I always wanted to be a contestant. Here I am now hosting these shows instead.
You make it sound like it's a good thing. I had similar aspirations as well. I grew up watching game shows, and I always wanted to be a contestant. And here I am stuck as a co-host. A contestant would have been so much more fun.
Come on, man. You had no options. Maybe, just maybe, if you actually made it to half of the planning meetings we had for this event, you could have chosen what you wanted to do.
Touche. You got me there, buddy.
Anyways, in this year's Rice Bowl, CSA will be competing against TSA in 3 different game shows: Jeopardy, Family Feud, and $100,000 Pyramid.
Kyle, call me biased, but I predict TSA will easily clutch the win.
Based on your previous presentation of your math skills, if prediction credit was like a credit score, it'd be in the 200s, man. Plus, CSA is more than capable of holding their own.
Doubt me all you want, but my super secret math technique that was passed down to me from my mother's father's grandson has never failed me.
Anyways, moving on. Here's how scoring is going to work. CSA and TSA will be directly competing against each other in the 3 games for ultimate bragging rights and priority in picking in the final prizes, which will be revealed later. However, each contestant's score will be tallied, and at the end, the winning team's contestant with the highest overall score will be the first on their team to pick the prizes. Even though rewards are based individually, how each contestant performs in the team will be crucial.
Speaking of rewards, we have rewards for everyone watching from home. Raffles, up to grab our 3 sets of Asian Flush card game, which is a fabulous, fun, card-based drinking game that puts how Asianly cultured you are to the test. And for the folks that are in our Seattle area, there's 4 $15 gift cards for Boba Up, a boba chain here in Seattle.
So, the Asian Flush raffle winners will be announced during the first intermission between Jeopardy and Family Feud, and the Boba Up gift card winners will be announced at the very end of the show. Right now, the Asian Flush raffle is currently open, and to enter, type the word FLUSH, F-L-U-S-H, in all lowercase letters into the chat. Again, that's FLUSH, F-L-U-S-H, into the chat to be automatically entered into the raffle for Asian Flush. The raffle entries will close at the end of Jeopardy, so make sure to get those entries in as soon as possible.
Also, there will be 3 different versions of Asian Flush. The OG Volume 2, the Anime Pack, the K-Pop Pack. So, if you're knowledgeable in any of these areas, you might want to cop one for yourself. The Boba Up raffles will open up after we announce the Asian Flush winners, so be on the lookout for the code to enter then. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Asian Flush and Boba Up for donating us our raffle rewards tonight.
Also, if you're feeling hungry or haven't had a chance to grab a bite to eat before the show, one of CSA's sponsors, Fantuan, has a special delivery code for a discount on your next delivery order.
Use the promo code UWCSA, that is UWCSA in all caps, for $10 off your next purchase through Fantuan's mobile app. And the offer is good until March 31st, 2021.
And now, let's meet our member contestants this evening.
All right, Jonathan's coming up in now.
All right, so first, repping Team CSA, we have Jonathan Trin, who is currently a sophomore majoring in informatics. So, Jonathan, you told us back in the day you were jock number 2 for a little while. What does that mean? And does that mean that you played like football or basketball back in high school?
Neither. I was a jock on stage. Back in high school, my high school did a production of High School Musical, and I auditioned. I auditioned for one of the supporting roles, but I got cast as one of the background characters. But it was totally worth it because I was able to live up my passion for singing and dancing and the arts. It taught me how to be improvisational, both on stage and in real life whenever I encounter any problems.
Wow, some definite life lessons from High School Musical there. All right, next up. All right, next we have Nathan Wong, who is a senior majoring in computer science. So Nathan, it sounds like you had a pretty bad experience with the stock market lately. What happened?
Yeah, so this takes place around a time when the GameStop stock was going up like crazy. And so at the time, it looked like a gamble, and I didn't really want to invest in it. But I wouldn't have this story if I hadn't. So I have a friend named Jeff, and he messages me near the peak of its price and says that he was going to put a lot of money into it. And he goes on. And in my mind, I'm thinking, dang, Jeff is a smart guy. If he's going to put money in it, maybe I should. Maybe it wasn't as big of a gamble as I thought it was. And then he delivers a killer line. I'm going to write you a letter from the moon. And that made me want to invest. And so I put most of my money into it. And then the next day, the price did a full 180, causing me to panic sell, and I lost a third of my money. So what I learned was, if you want to suss out the Among Us imposter, Jeff is your man. But for financial advice, find someone else.
Wow, Nathan, it sounds like you're trying to shoot for the moon there, but it looks like you didn't even leave the ground. Hopefully, next time you can get the gains you're looking for.
And for the contestants, I'll be carrying the pride and joy for Team TSA. We have Brandon Lee, who is a junior that is majoring in civil engineering. Brandon, you've been to Mexico and swam with dolphins. Tell us more.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, I had a lot of fun swimming around the dolphins, and like I got a chance to ride on his back or grab his fin around the pool, and like touching the dolphin, it was like really weird because like it felt silky smooth, but it was like fishy also. But then in the end, she didn't really taste that well.
You know, Brandon, it
Oh,
sounds
I
like...
I didn't eat her or anything.
Oh, okay. You know, it sounds like a great experience, but from what you're saying about how the dolphins are peeing, it sounds like you had a crappy time. Am I right? Last but not least, we have Andy Chen, who is a junior majoring AES, which stands for American Ethnic Studies. Andy here has a very interesting story of when he was a freshman. Want to share it with us?
Yeah, it's crazy, Andrew. So like freshman year, in my a friend of mine came over to my dorm and talked about all the pranks he pulled during his freshman year. So I was like, let's recreate one. So inside details, we moved one of my roommate's closet into the bathroom. We barely fit it through the door and may or may not damage the door frame.
You know, pleading the fifth is always a good thing. Looks like that fun experience during your freshman year really opened up a new door in your life. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for sharing. Our first event will be Jeopardy. Well, double point Jeopardy will follow the first round. Double Jeopardy will be on a time constraint, so make sure you're strategic with the categories and point values you want to go for. Also, there is no final Jeopardy. 4, 3, 2, and 1 points will be awarded to contestants depending on their standings at the end.
Contestants, make sure that you're always answering in the form of a question, but also will not be considered correct. And the person who answers the previous question correctly can choose the next answer.
All right, let the games begin. All right, so here goes Jeopardy. Let's take a look at our categories. First category, we have superstitions, something very common in Asian culture. Next, we have characters in Asian media. All answers in this category will be a list of characters from a TV show or a movie, so make sure you're naming these TV shows or movie. Next, we have Meet Me in Ode. Everyone that goes to UW should be familiar with this place. Next, we have Hiya. It's better in Asia is our fourth category. And then we have just visiting. All right. Andy, would you go ahead and pick the first category, please?
Yes. Can I get characters in Asian media for 400?
Characters in Asian media 400. This is Sasuke Uchiha, Kakashi Hatake, and Hinata Hyuga.
Brandon.
What is Naruto?
That is correct.
Brandon, go ahead.
Let's go for the same category for 600.
Okay, 600. 懒羊羊, 灰太狼, 小傻哥. Anyone contestants?
So no one answered correct. No one buzzed in, and the correct answer is Xiangyang.
All right. So
Alright.
Brandon, please go again.
Same category, but let's do 200 instead.
200. All right. Taking a little bit back. Rachel Chu, Nick Young, and Bernard Tai.
Jonathan,
What is Crazy Asians?
that is not quite correct. Nathan,
What is Crazy Rich Asians?
that is correct.
All right, Nathan, since you got it correct, you may choose the next category.
We'll go 800 character in Asian media.
Ri Jung Hyuk, Pyo Chi Soo, and Go Sang Ah.
Jonathan,
What is Parasite?
that is incorrect. Nathan,
What is Crash Landing on You?
that is correct.
All right, looks like Nathan is on fire right now. Pick another
We'll
one.
go 1,000.
1,000, finishing it. Len Chen Shin, Su Tai Yu, and Andy Lau.
No one buzzed in, and the correct answer was what is our times?
All right, since no one buzzed in, go ahead again.
Superstitions for 200.
Superstitions 200. Seen as a symbol of good fortune, on good occasions, people usually wear this, a vibrant color.
Nathan,
What is red?
that is correct.
Alright, Nathan.
Same category, 400.
Believed to resemble ancient Chinese currency and symbolize prosperity. During the new year, families typically eat this doughy food.
Jonathan,
What is dumplings?
that is correct.
Jonathan, go ahead.
Let's do Haya for 200.
Hiya, 200. Jack Black played a panda who was trained in this, a martial art.
Nathan,
What is Kung Fu?
that is correct.
All right, Nathan, the board's up to you again.
We'll do the same section, 400.
Same section 400. With a large emphasis on kicking, this Korean martial art made its Olympic debut in 2000.
Jonathan,
What is Taekwondo?
that is correct.
All right, Jonathan, go ahead.
Let's do Better in Asia 600.
Let's switch it up. 600. Better in Asia. For delicious hot pot and live dancing noodle demonstrations, look no further than this Chinese restaurant chain.
Nathan,
What is Heidi Lau?
the very delicious Heidi Lau indeed.
All right, Nathan pulling ahead to 2000.
We'll do It's Better in Asia, 1,000.
Better in Asia, 1000. From plushies to noodle bowls to scent diffusers, you can often find whatever you need at this Chinese low-cost variety store.
Nathan,
What is 7-Eleven?
that is not correct. Jonathan,
What is Daiso?
that is also not quite correct. Andy or Brandon? The correct answer was Miniso.
7-Eleven.
All right.
You know,
We'll do we'll
the
do
common
Haya.
Chinese store. Haya?
Yeah, dude, I took a guess. We'll do
All right.
Haya for 600.
Haya 600. While not competitive, you can find many practicing this martial arts in parks worldwide for health and meditation.
Jonathan,
What is Tai Chi?
that is correct.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
Let's clear the board. Let's do Haya for 800.
All right, 800. This martial arts, whose country of origin is the name, is also known as Art of 8 Limbs.
Nathan,
What is Muay Thai?
that is correct.
All right, we'll do Art of Asia or the same section, 1,000. Haya.
Okay. And that's today's daily double.
Let's just do 1,800.
1800. All right. All in. Literally meaning soft skills. This martial art is featured in the title of a popular anime about sorcerers exercising cursed spirits.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. What is Blackpink?
What is Blackpink?
That is not quite right. The correct answer was what is jujitsu?
No, you're really close, Nathan. Down to 0. Nathan, please go again.
Gambled and lost. All right. Just visiting 200.
Just visiting 200. All right. At lengths of over 13,000 miles, ancient Chinese soldiers protected their cities against various nomadic groups from the Eurasian steppe using this iconic landmark.
Nathan.
What is the Great Wall of China?
Indeed.
We'll do same section 400.
All right. Before the 2009 completion of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the title of the tallest building in the world went to this Taiwan skyscraper.
Andy.
What is Taipei 101?
That is correct.
Go ahead, Andy.
I get just visiting for 600.
Let's do it. Attracting many tourists, this famous city square is located in the city center of Beijing, China.
Andy.
What is Forbidden City?
That is incorrect. And Andy, you can't buzz in again after you've already guessed.
Oh,
But
sorry, misclick.
yeah, that's okay. But it's not quite the Forbidden City, but it was Tiananmen. What is Tiananmen Square?
All right, Andy, since no one got their answer correct, you may go again.
Can we get me and Ode for 200?
Let's meet a node. Here we go. While normally swarmed with ducks, students take up the opportunity to jump into this landmark when cleaned every 2 years, usually in the springtime.
Brandon.
What is Drumheller?
That is correct.
Let's do Meet Me and Ode for 400.
400. Need a break from studying an ode? Go grab a smoothie down at this campus cafe.
Andy.
What is By George Cafe?
That is correct.
All right.
Same category for 600.
600. Come to this UW landmark to buy donuts, spring rolls, and chicken bakes, but make sure a seagull doesn't swoop it from you.
Andy.
What is Red Square?
The iconic Red Square indeed.
Go again, Andy.
Just visiting for 800.
An island in the middle of this beautiful Taiwanese lake separates the lake into a part shaped like a crescent moon and another part shaped like a round sun.
No one buzzed in, and the correct answer is what is Sun Moon Lake?
All right. Go again since no one got the right answer.
Is better in Asia for 200.
It's better in Asia than 200. You don't have to decide between crispy chicken and spaghetti at this Filipino fast food chain.
Nathan.
What is Jollibee's?
That is correct.
It's better in Asia 800.
Here we go. Started in California by a Taiwanese immigrant, this supermarket chain has quickly expanded across the country.
Brandon.
What is 99 Ranch Market?
That is correct.
All right, Brandon pulling up for a lead. Go ahead and pick.
Let's do Meet Me and Ode for 800.
All right. The pillars in this forest-like opening each represent qualities that spell out life.
Nobody buzzed in, and this is a landmark that a lot of people know where it is, but don't know the name. And what is Sylvan Grove?
Sylvan Grove. All right, please go again.
Just finish off with 1,000 for Meet Me and
Alright.
Ode.
1,000 meet me a node. Here we go. While it may look like a bad landscaping, the grass forms ripples representing sound waves at this UW statue.
Nobody buzzed in, and the correct answer was what is blocked out?
All right, Brandon, go
let's
ahead
do,
again.
Is better in Asia for 400.
This tea shop with over 300 locations recently relocated in U District. Pay them a visit and don't forget to share.
Brandon.
What is Share Tea?
Share tea is correct.
Let's do Superstition for 800.
Superstition 800. Due to the belief that it symbolizes longevity with its length, on birthdays, it is customary to eat this food.
Jonathan.
What are noodles?
That is correct.
All right, Jonathan, back to positive. Go again.
Let's go superstition 600.
On occasions such as weddings, graduations, birthdays, and New Year's, people typically gift this money-filled item.
Nathan.
What is lucky money?
That is
Or
not
red-
quite correct. Right. Brandon.
What is red envelope?
Can you say the Chinese name?
No, I'm not Chinese, bro. I can say Vietnamese. You need me to?
We'll just go. We will
It's
just
acceptable.
go ahead and accept it. Yes, but
That's
the correct answer is what is red envelope or Hong Bao?
All right. Thank you, Brandon. Please go ahead again.
Let's do it for 1,000 superstition.
The superstition. On the 23rd day of every Lunar New Year, as a symbol of driving away the bad luck of the previous year to allow for a new start, people traditionally do this.
Andy.
What is burning incense?
That is not correct. Brandon.
What is cleaning?
That is correct.
All right. Seems like we're facing technical difficulties. Oh, here we go. We're back. All right, go ahead. Finish off the board. Located in the Hualien County, this national park is one of the only 9 in Taiwan.
No one buzzed in, and the correct answer is what is Taroko National Park?
All right. And here is Double Jeopardy. All right. And we will begin this now. Let's go over the categories. As seen on TV. Next up, almost rhyme time. Now, this one's a little bit particular. All answers will be referenced to 2 things that almost rhyme. All right. With each other. So basically, an example would be like a parasite and something Asian eats every day. And then it would be like, lice rice or something like along those lines, or almost rhyme. So actually, yeah, you'll figure it out, guys. I believe in you guys. Next one's have you eaten? Next category, tabling in red square. It's the holiday season. And we have subtle Asian traits. All right, Andy. Oh, since Andy, you started first and have the lowest score, we'll let you go again.
All right. Let's do have you eaten for 800?
Have you eaten 800? Crack out your rolling pin for these flaky appetizers or just heat up a frozen one.
Andy.
What are spring rolls?
That is not quite correct. Brandon.
What are pancakes?
Can you be more specific on what type of pancake?
Taiwanese pancake? Oh, green onion pancake.
There, green onion pancake. Yeah. That is correct. What is green onion pancake?
Let's do tabling a red square for 400.
CSA celebrates Lunar New Year's with this type of festivity.
Jonathan.
What is the Lunar New Year Gala?
That is correct.
All right. Jonathan, go ahead.
Let's do, it's the holiday season for 800.
800. Occurring on November 11th, people not currently in relationships celebrate this unofficial holiday.
Nathan.
What is Singles Day?
Singles Day is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go subtle Asian traits for 2,000.
Okay, going for the big bucks. Many SAT members found themselves crying at the short film, Strangers Again, created by this Asian American film production company.
Jonathan.
What is One Food Productions?
That is correct.
Shoot away.
Let's do subtle Asian traits for 400.
Okay, 400. Many single Asian people have been auctioned off on this Facebook spin-off group.
Nathan.
What is subtle Asian dating?
That is correct.
Let's do the same section, which 800.
Subtle Asian traits, 800. Asian boys worldwide were called out for often wearing this article of clothing in their outfits.
Brandon.
What are jean jackets?
That is incorrect. Andy.
What are flannels?
We will accept the answer. The more specific answer we're looking for is what is red flannel, but flannel we will accept flannel.
Andy, go ahead. You have control of the board.
Can I get as seen on TV for 800?
As seen on TV. Comedy Central's Nora from Queens follows a rambunctious woman in her 20s, starring this Asian rapper and actress.
Brandon.
Who is Aquafina?
That is correct.
Let's go with subtle Asian traits for 1200.
What started as an innocent and adorable internet saying quickly became a hated meme when this 3-letter emoticon spiked in popularity.
Brandon.
What is woo?
Ooh is correct. What is ooh is correct?
Go ahead.
Let's do subtle Asian traits for 1600.
Subtle Asian traits, 1600. SAT members fought over which male star was better in this entrepreneurship-themed K-drama.
Nathan.
What is startup?
That is correct.
Nathan, go ahead.
Let's go with have you eaten 1200?
1200. Consisting primarily of a pork and shrimp filling, this delicious dim sum item has a neck and a flower-shaped top.
Nathan.
What is siu mai?
That is correct.
Next section 2000. Or the same section 2000.
Have you eaten? 2000. This famous Chinese dish dating back to Yuan Dynasty is prepared by pumping air and hanging it to dry.
Andy.
What is Peking duck?
That is correct.
All right.
Let me get is the season for 1200.
It's the season for 1200. Lantern making and eating mooncakes are typical during this festival.
Jonathan.
What is the Autumn Festival?
Ooh, yes, that is correct.
Go ahead.
Let's do SE on TV for 1200.
All right. Breaking the tie for Cena's TV 1200. Dubbed the king of Mandopop, this Taiwanese singer owns his own fashion brand called Fantasy.
Andy.
Who is Jay Cho?
That is correct.
Go ahead and pick
Let me
Andy.
get as seen on TV for 1600.
Momofuku, most known for its namesake noodle bar, is an award-winning line of restaurants created by this Asian chef.
Jonathan.
Who is David Chung?
That is correct.
All right, contestants, I'll remind you guys that we only have 5 minutes left for Double Jeopardy, so please be strategic on how you want to do it. Go ahead.
Let's do SE on TV for 2000.
All right, 2000. Here we go. Here's our daily double. What would you like to wager?
Let's say 2000.
2000. All right, safe bet. I like it. And here we go. At 71, this Asian fashion designer is still known as one of the most prominent bridal wear designers in America.
Who is Constance Wu?
No, that is not quite correct. The correct answer was who is Vera Wong.
Constance Wu is not 71 yet. I'm sorry. But go ahead and pick another one.
I didn't know.
Go ahead and pick another one, Jonathan.
Let's go. Have you eaten yet for 1600?
Okay. Oh, here's another daily double.
Let's
All right,
do. Let's do 500.
500. All right. Sounding similar to a Hokkien phrase for prosperity, this delectable treat is often given as engagement gifts or well-wishing presents overall.
What is Chinese barbecue pork?
No, the correct answer is a little bit more sweet. What are pineapple cakes?
I'm sorry, Jonathan, but as a consolation prize, you get to pick another one. Go ahead.
Let's list the holidays for 1600.
All right, here we go. 1600. People usually eat 粽子 and watch a boat racing during this traditional holiday, which commemorates the death of ancient Chinese poet Ku Yuan, or Qi Yuan. Sorry.
Nathan.
What is the Yuan festival?
That is incorrect. No one else buzzed in, and the correct answer was, what is the Dragon Boat Festival?
Go ahead and pick, Jonathan.
Let's do is the holiday season for 400.
Holiday season 400. Foods eaten during this holiday includes dumplings and fish.
Andy.
What is Lunar New Year?
That is correct.
All right, Andy.
ASEAN
go ahead
TV
and pick.
for 400.
400. Here we go. Known as Jung Kim on Kim's Convenience, this Canadian actor is set to be the first Asian Marvel superhero.
Nathan.
Who is Simu Liu?
Simu Liu, indeed.
All right, Nathan. We have 2 minutes left. Go ahead and pick something.
Let's go Itista holiday season for 2000.
All right, let's clear it out. In order to celebrate and worship past ancestors, people typically clean and sweep their graves, offer food to deceased, and burn joss papers on this traditional festival.
No one buzzed in, and the correct answer was, what is the tomb sweeping day?
All right, let's do the rhyme time for 2000.
Rhyme time for 2000. Here we go. You might have found this Sanrio mascot at Woodstock.
No one buzzed in, and the answer we were looking for was, what is Hippie and Hello Kitty?
Rhyme time. Oh. Rhyme time
Go ahead.
400.
Nathan, rhyme time 400. A bamboo-eating creature driving a CRV. So, 2 things that almost rhyme.
Nathan.
What is a panda and a Honda?
That is correct.
That is correct, Nathan. Go ahead again.
800.
A Star Wars themed green milk tea.
No one buzzed in, and the answer we were looking for was, what is Yoda and Boba?
All right, 1200.
All right, 1200. A circular, juicy pitted Asian fruit pickled in the Korean style. 2 words that almost rhyme.
Nathan.
What is lychee and kimchi?
That is correct.
Okay. Go again,
All right.
Nathan.
Have you eaten 400?
Have you eaten 400? You may want to plug your nose for this spiny shelled food.
Andy.
What is Darien?
That is correct.
All right, Andy, you'll be picking our final clue of the night.
Let's do tabling in Red Square for 1200.
1200 here. Matsuri, a festival held often in the hub ballroom, is hosted by this RSO.
Andy.
What is JSA?
That is correct.
All right. And that wraps up our Jeopardy game. So now we will go into the intermission and also the raffle, and we will announce who the prize winners are. Kyle, take it away.
All right, so here are the Asian Flush Raffle winners. So first up, we have the OG pack up for grabs, and the winner is Amy Gunn. Next up, we have the K-pop pack, and the winner for the K-pop pack is Jason Chen. And finally, we have the winner of the anime pack, and that goes to Johnson Kwong. So if you've won, please send us an email to csauw@uw.edu. Again, that is csauw@uw.edu. Basically, email CSA for more information on how to claim your prize.
All right. Now, the raffle for Boba Up gift cards is open. So type the words Boba, B-O-B-A, all in lowercase, into chat in order to enter the raffle. Remember, this can only be used if you're near the Seattle area. The Boba Up raffle will close at the end of Family Feud.
And again, Fantuan is running a promo for all of you. If you enter UWCSA, again, UWCSA, into Fantuan's mobile app, you'll get 10% off your next delivery order.
Our next game will be a $100,000 pyramid. Each team will essentially be playing heads up or charades, where a contestant will be trying to describe a word to other contestant without saying the actual word and only giving descriptive clues. The team that clears the most categories and earns the most points wins the game. So, let's start scaling the pyramid. All right. So, pretty much CSA will be the first one to start. The contestants guessing, please make sure you do not have access to the words. And we will start in just a few moments. All right. I'm sorry, audience. Seems like we're facing technical difficulties, but we'll get the pyramid up in just 1 second. So, Kyle, what did you think about the last Jeopardy round?
Was pretty good. We definitely had some stiff competition between our contestants. So looks like we're having a pretty competitive rest of the 2 other shows now.
No, so. I was like pretty worried because CSA pulled up a little bit in the beginning, but then TSA really caught up. So yeah. That was really nice.
It's all about momentum at the end,
we'll still see. I still think TSA will easily clutch this, because. All right, so pyramid is up now. All right, so CSA, are you ready? Oh, it's not up still. Oh, sorry. So we're still facing technical difficulties. All right. Let's see. All right, so because we're facing technical difficulties as a host, I have to go back to doing small talk again. I'm sorry, guys. All right, Kyle, so how's your day?
Not bad. How about you?
My day is going fantastic.
That's good to hear.
What'd you do over the weekend, Kyle?
Say that again?
What'd you do over the weekend, Kyle?
So far, absolutely nothing.
But we're
honestly, this is my entire weekend so far. So
hey,
I got homework to do. I got homework to do, man.
It's like a great thing to do. Homework, finals seems to be coming, right? How's your studying for finals? How's that going?
What are finals? I haven't started yet, so.
Oh well.
At
least we're in the same boat. At least we're in the same boat, Kyle.
It's good to hear. Good to hear.
And I don't know about you, but I think this event is actually like a really cool event, and I think this might be one of the highlight of maybe of all my quarantine even.
Yeah, so. Same. I never really anticipated hosting something like this, so here I am. It's new experiences. So.
All right. Well, looks like our technical difficulties are finally over. So we'll have the game board up in just 1 moment. All right, and we're up. So like I was saying, CSA, please, you guys can start. And we'll have the pyramid up. All right. So, CSA, who's starting first?
I'll be the guesser.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pick a category.
Let's
go. Oh, go ahead.
I was just say let's go with Chinese/Taiwanese food.
Chinese and Taiwanese food. Make sure the guesser doesn't have this on. All right. Here we go. And when the timer starts, you may go.
It is dough on the outside, meat on the inside.
Dumpling.
You dip meat, vegetables, tofu into a broth, and then you eat it with sauce.
Hot pot.
It's like the nice Chinese lady walks around with a cart and gives you food when you say you want food and which food you want.
Oh, dim sum.
It's. Can I say that? It's like inside the bread there is red
Red bean.
filling. No, it's not bean. It's like a meat. It's
I'm sorry, time's up.
Barbecue pork.
I'm sorry, contestants, time's up. The correct was barbecue pork buns, stinky tofu, and then beef noodles and oyster omelet was the ones that were left. All right. Okay, go ahead and pick another category.
we'll do Chinese legends.
Chinese legends.
Okay.
45 seconds on the clock, starting when the timer goes.
This female Disney character that's a badass.
Mulan.
Yep. Monkey King and
Sun Wukong.
others. But like the name of it.
Wukong. Sun Wukong.
No, but like the book name. Like it's like they go. We'll just skip this one.
Skip it. Skip. Yeah.
We'll skip this one.
All right.
We'll also skip that one.
Chinese legend. Okay.
I know none of these. I'm gonna be real. All right, we'll skip this one as well.
Okay, we're skipping this one as well.
Okay. This was a mistake. That's my bad. So skip this one.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. Okay.
And we ran out of time. I'm sorry, guys. But the words were Journey to the West and Jade Rabbit, Butterfly Lovers, Chang'er, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. All right.
Yeah, you didn't know those either, right? We wouldn't have gotten them.
All
Make me
right.
feel a bit better.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can pick another category. Here we go.
We'll go.
Let's do, maybe things around the house.
All right,
Around the
solid.
house. All right. Nathan, you ready?
Yes,
Start the
sir.
clock. 45 seconds on the clock.
So like this is the thing you use to cook small white grains that everyone eats.
Oh, rice cooker.
It's like the most famous pan you use to stir fry.
Oh, a wok.
Yep. You eat with this utensil, and it's not a fork, spoon,
Chopsticks.
you use this to you dip stuff in this salty brown thing. It tastes
Soy sauce.
Okay, all Asian moms wear this. I swear to God. Like
A
they
visor?
walk around the house in this.
Glocks. Or
No,
flip
no,
flops.
yeah, but like another word, kind of like. All right. Well,
Time's up. I'm sorry, guys. The correct answer was slippers, and then we had back scratcher and tiger balm.
Okay.
All right, so now we have the contestants switch.
all right. Just choose one.
Jonathan,
Nathan.
you will be the one describing the words with only descriptive words while Nathan's guessing. Go ahead and pick.
Okay. Let's do Chinese media.
All right. Clock is starting now.
Is Disney princess Asian?
Mulan.
Yep. He's a famous martial artist. He's known for be the drunken master.
Donnie Chen. No, Jackie Chan.
Yeah. A very famous Asian movie with a large representation of Asians. Constance Wu.
Crazy Rich Asians.
His gravestone is in Washington. He's a famous martial artist.
Bruce Lee.
Yep. Skip. Or pass. Pass. Okay, it was a movie that Aquafina was in.
And time's up. I'm sorry, contestants. All right, so the three were Xi Yang Yang, Our Times, and The Farewell. All right, let's pick the 5th category.
You can just choose one. Yeah.
Yeah, tourist attractions.
All right, and starting now.
Okay, this is it's a big structure that's known in China. It's it's made out of stone. It's like.
I think we should skip. I'm gonna be
Skip,
real.
skip. Let's skip. Okay. It's known to be the biggest tower in Taiwan.
Like the Taiwan 101.
Yes. Oh no, close enough. Okay. Okay. What do you call a monk that knows like kung fu? It's the first word.
Shaolin.
And then the next one is a structure that the people go to meditate at.
Shaolin Temple.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, time's over. So we have the Great Wall, Oriental Pearl Tower, Night Market, the Bund and Myanmar Ferris Wheel. All right. And here is our last Chinese holidays and traditions. And we're starting now.
It's a very common Asian holiday that everyone celebrates.
Was Lunar New Year?
Yeah.
I answered that.
Red envelopes. Chinese version. Mandarin.
Hongbao.
Yep. It's celebrated during fall. It's
the Autumn Moon Festival.
Close. What do you what's the thing in directly in the middle between small and like large? Like what's in the
medium?
Yeah,
medium.
not but only the first 3 letters.
Mid.
And then follow the word.
Mid festival. Mid festival. Oh, autumn.
I'm sorry, contestants. Yong was at it, but it was Mid Autumn Festival, and then Dragon Boat Festival, Chi Pao, and then a Dongxi Festival and a Hungry Ghost Festival. All right, CSA, you guys have got a total of 17 points. Now we go to TSA and see if you can beat 17.
Yeah, they're not gonna beat that.
Okay, I like the banter.
Some big words, bro.
All right.
We'll see.
So, all right, Brandon, you'll be going first, and we'll have Andy be guessing.
All right, let's
Andy, please close out.
Asian snacks.
Asian snacks. I believe in you guys. Here we go. Starting now.
It's like a stick covered in chocolate.
Pocky.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the snack in the cabinet right now. It's like
panda.
Yeah.
Panda. Cracker. Pan.
No. It's like the first word is a greeting.
Hello, panda.
Yeah.
Good communication.
It's covered in chocolate with marshmallows inside, and it's like
choco pies.
Yeah. It's made out of. We ran out of time.
Oh, okay. So other crackers: rice crackers, shrimp chips, and rabbit candy, and haw flakes. All right. Next one. Go ahead and pick a category.
Let's do UW.
UW. All right. Here we go.
What's the main part of UW where O and
Red
Susan
square.
is? Yeah. We go work out here.
Daime.
Yeah. We go study here.
Odegaard.
Undergrad. Yeah.
I like this connection. Here we go.
The other study hall.
Sizzle.
Yeah. You work here.
No.
Yeah. You jump into this.
John Fuller Pie.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do games.
Games. And it starts now.
It's a mostly Chinese sport with a table, a white ball. Yeah. You use a racket, but it's not a
Badminton.
ball. Yeah. We have this at home. We have it's a bunch of boxes. It's a bunch of tiles.
Mahjong.
Ping pong. Yeah. Skip. Skip. What's the opposite of stop?
Go.
Yeah. Skip. Oh damn.
All right. So it was Jiangxi. All right. So now we'll swap, right?
17 already? Kind of
All right,
heat.
so 17 to 12. Can you guys overcome 5 points? Here we go. Andy, are you ready? Brandon,
Yes.
are you ready? All
Yeah.
right. So Andy, go on and pick, and you're going to be the one describing.
Let's do Asian memes.
All right. And starting now.
You watched this.
What?
Cartoon. You watched this
Anime?
cartoon. Yes.
Anime?
Asian girl. Hot ones. 3-letter word.
Say that again?
3-letter word Asian girl.
ABG.
Korean drink. Korean
Soju.
alcohol.
Soju.
Yes. You do this on SAD. You do this on South Asian dating.
Auctioning.
Yes. You can't drink milk.
Lactose.
All right. And so that is, we can go on to the next category. So now for number 5.
Let's do pandemic activities.
Pandemic activities. I like it. All right. You guys only need to get one to tie it up. Here we go.
We use this to learn during. It's a program.
Zoom.
Yes. Everyone has been watching this on their phone. Our friend uses it a lot.
Netflix?
Two words. Similar.
Disney Plus?
Clock. Skip.
My bad.
Streaming service. You watch movies and TV shows on this.
Netflix.
Yes. You do this outside, like at the park. You eat over a rug.
Picnic.
Yes. Sauce.
All right. That was close. All right. And now we move on to our final category. Nature. All right. It looks like TSA is already ahead by 2. So
Keep it going.
here we go.
Bro.
You know, this is just, finish him.
Black and white. Bear.
Panda.
Yes. Natural disaster happens a lot near the equator.
Earthquakes. Hurricanes. Okay.
Skip for now. Where Mount Everest is located.
China?
No, it's some kind of range. Geological
I
formation.
don't know, bro. I'm kind of dumb.
Skip. It's like hurricane but stronger. South.
Tornado?
Yeah, we're done.
Nani? We done?
All right.
We still killed it though.
Okay. All right. And the total points is 17 CSA to, 21 CSA. So CSA lost by 4 points and TSA won by 4 points. So the victory here goes to Team TSA. All right. Now, it seems like Nathan, you were telling me that you had a little bit, and Jonathan, you
Look.
had something to say.
Okay, hold up. How do we get Chinese traditions and they get UW? There's a difference in these two categories. We can admit that. We can admit this. If I'm just saying, if me and Jonathan had gotten what they got, we'd roll the floor. We'd get 30 points easy. 30.
All right, guys. Let's just settle down. All right. Okay.
I just wonder what would happen if we were switched places.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we'd roll.
All right. Okay.
Still roll.
Well, the results are the results. We can't really change them. All right.
Yeah.
So everyone got settled down. It's okay, guys. And
Well
so now
played.
we'll go into the officer contestant introductions. All right. So joining with us. We have the officer contestants will be helping out our CSA teams and TSA teams. We have 2 representatives each. All right, Kyle.
Yeah.
You want to introduce yours for CSA?
All right. So, joining Jonathan and Nathan tonight, first we have Jenny Liu, who is a sophomore studying finance and information systems. Now, Jenny, is there a favorite type of tea that you like to drink, and how do you like to prepare that tea?
Yeah, so I'm a pretty avid tea drinker. I think my family stores like several different types of tea, like buckwheat, barley tea, oolong, like all that stuff. But I usually tend to go for a barley tea just because I think it's the most refreshing to me. In terms of how I prepare my tea, like I have this pretty cool tea kettle set, and basically it helps you filter out the tea leaves. So when you pour the water in and then you pour that tea into like a cup, there's no leaves in it. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow, I don't know if you like your tea bitter or sweet, but I think that's pretty sweet overall, All right. Next up, we have Veronica Lin, who is also a sophomore and majoring in economics. So Veronica, I've heard that you had a little run-in with an NBA superstar before?
Yeah, so basically there was like an NBA preseason game that was being hosted in Vancouver, BC. And so my family and I, we went to the game. And so we were sitting behind the Warriors bench. And during a timeout, so everyone was sitting down. Everyone was quiet. Steph Curry was facing towards the stands. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is my moment. So I stood up. I like waved my arms, see if he can see me. And he saw me. And then he like gave me a little head nod. So that was like the best moment of my life.
Wow, it really sounds like you shot your shot on the man who can really shoot his shot,
All right, and right alongside CSA officers, we have the TSA officers. All right. Kevin Chow here is a junior and majoring in informatics. Kevin, I heard you picked up reading over the course of quarantine. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot, and I've been trying to read. My goal for this year, at the start of the year, I set out a goal to try to read at least 1 book a week. So that's 50 for this entire year. So that's like 52 books total. And I don't know, it's actually been a pretty fun journey. I think I'd highly recommend it to everyone else.
Oh, that sounds amazing. You sound like you really kept yourself busy during the quarantine. I guess you could say your schedule was completely booked. Anyone? Okay, fine. Next up, we have Howard Hua, who is a sophomore and majoring in finance. Howard, words on the street that you're a good cook and someone special once commented on your cooking. What's that about?
Yeah, so one time I was working during a lunch shift and I was leading the kitchen, and then one of the waitresses came over and said someone wanted to speak to me. So I was like, okay. So I walk over and it's Isaiah Thomas, NBA player, sitting with his 2 kids. And then he just says to me, like, this is one of the best spaghettis I've ever had. You guys did a great job.
Compliments to the chef. It sounds like the total number of interaction with MBAs from today's contestants can almost be compared to the Kardashians. All right. So that's the end of the introductions of our celebrity contestants or our officer contestants. Again, I want to remind everyone in the audience that to enter the raffle with Boba Up gift cards, type lowercase BOBA, Boba, into the chat to be automatically entered.
All right, so our next game is going to be Family Feud. So what we did is we pulled 100 CSA and TSA members. You may have seen it on our Instagram stories on a few questions, and we aggregated the top 8 responses for each question. Each round will have a different question, and each round will start with a face-off between 2 representatives from each team. Whoever gets the highest response score will win control of the board. Then each team will have a chance to guess the remaining answers on the board, or until they reach 3 wrong answers. If they do reach 3 wrong answers, the opposing team has an opportunity to steal the points that the other team managed to procure at the moment if they guess any remaining answer. Got it? Let's get it on. And let us double check that we have everyone in the buzzing. In for buzzing. All right. All right. Okay, so first off, we'll have Nathan from CSA and Kevin from TSA represent on the buzzer system. Right. All right, and the question that you guys will have is name a, we polled 100 members, and we asked them name a well-known boba chain. All right, contestants ready? All right. Nathan.
Look, I gotta go with my all-time favorite, Share Tea.
Good answer.
And Share Tea is the top score. So, well, Kevin can't really get any higher score, so you get to choose. You get to choose whether or not you want to keep the board or want to pass it off to Team TSA.
Look, if there's anything I know about my team, and I don't even know them, is that they love boba. So we're gonna keep this.
All right. So CSA is taking back this question with them. All right. So next up we have Veronica on the list. Veronica, I'm guessing you like boba a lot, right?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Name a well-known boba chain.
All right, Kyle. I'm gonna have to go with Chat Time.
Cha Time.
Good answer.
Cha Time. Okay.
Good answer.
Very good.
Good one, Veronica.
Even though it left not too long ago from U District, it's still pretty popular elsewhere. All right. Next up, Jenny. Jenny, do you also like boba? You like tea, so I'm guessing you like boba at this point, right?
Yeah, I know my stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So name a well-known boba chain.
Let's do Kung Fu Tea.
Kung Fu Tea.
All right.
We have Kung Fu Tea on the board. Ooh, it seems like our members aren't a huge fan of Kung Fu Tea these days.
They just have no taste buds then.
Oof. Yikes. All right, Jonathan. Do you like boba as well?
I love it.
Oh, he loves boba. All right. Okay, Jonathan, name a well-known boba chain.
Let's go with Honey Lemon.
Honey lemon.
All right.
Wait.
Okay, Honey Lemon. Okay.
Oh.
That's a second strike, though, unfortunately. All right. Now if we're gonna loop back to Nathan. Nathan, 2 strikes on the board, so can't get any more wrong from this point.
You know, I think we're gonna go with Happy Lemon.
Happy Lemon.
Sorry. That's my bad.
Yeah, Honey Lemon's not gonna really cut it, but Happy Lemon is definitely makes it happy. All right.
It's okay.
All right, we're gonna loop back to Veronica now. Veronica, name a well-known boba chain.
All right, Kyle. Let's see what else is left. I'm gonna go with Coco.
Coco.
There we go.
Not found in U District, but found elsewhere. And Coco, pretty popular among our members. Okay. All right, Jenny, you're up next. Name a well-known boba chain.
Let's go T4.
T4. That is, I believe, a California chain. Can't find that in Seattle. So we have a good mix of where members are. So we have a diverse crowd. All right, Team TSA, you have a chance to steal. Andy, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Andy. Name a well-known boba chain.
Let me get Ding Tea.
Ding Tea. And Team TSA steals all of CSA's points. Well then, quite interesting developments so far. But Team TSA with 88 points to start. And let's reveal the rest of the board. And we have TPT, Yifeng, and finally Gongcha. So those are what our members' favorite boba chains, the most popular out of our members. Chains. All right, let's move on to the next round. Veronica, you're up for CSA, and Andy, you're up for TSA. There are 8 answers on the board, and the question is, name a sauce that you would put on anything. Veronica.
I'm gonna go with soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Here we go.
The second highest option. All right.
Answer.
All right, Andy, there's only one answer for you to gain control of the board. So, Andy, name a sauce you put on anything.
Let me guess sriracha.
Sriracha. And he steals it for Team TSA. So,
No.
Andy, do you want to play? You want to play for TSA, or do you want to pass this off to CSA?
I believe my team could do this. Let's
All right. So Team TSA is going to trying to build their lead on CSA. All right. Brandon, you good? You like to cook a lot? You like put sauces on things?
I love cooking, bro.
All right. Let's put it to the test. Name a sauce you put on anything.
Chili oil.
Chili oil.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
Interesting. Ooh, you're highest. Just working the way down now. All right, Howard. Well, you're the chef here, as Isaiah Thomas put it. So I think I would assume that you know your sauces. So name a sauce that you put on anything.
All right, I'm gonna go with ketchup.
Ketchup. All right. And it is on there. The chef can pull through. All right, we'll loop back to Kevin. Kevin, name a sauce that you put on anything.
Ranch.
Ranch. Ooh, polarizing option to say the least. And it seems that doesn't seem like a popular option among our members, but you can go either way. Ranch can go either way. You never know. All right, we're back at Andy now, who's apparently he's been carrying through Family Feud so far. Let's see if you can continue the streak, continue the momentum for Team TSA. Name a sauce you put on anything.
Let me get hoisin sauce.
Hoisin sauce. Very traditional answer. But not ones that our members have, unfortunately. All right. We're back at Brandon now. Brandon likes to cook, apparently. Let's see if you can keep it going. Name a sauce that you would put on anything.
Let's go with barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce. Also very
That's a good
interesting.
answer.
Interesting. Do we have barbecues? We have barbecue sauce on the board. TSA keeps it alive. All right. We're back to Howard the chef now. And can Howard keep it going? 3 answers left on the board. Let's see. Name a sauce you put on anything.
I honestly can't think of anything, but syrup.
Syrup. Okay. Very niche application, but unfortunately, that's not what a lot of our members are putting on anything. All right. Back to Team CSA. Jenny, how are you feeling for this?
I think I got it.
All right. She seems confident. All right, Jenny, name a sauce that you would put on anything.
Lao Gama.
Lao Gama.
So it's a good one. Good one.
Good answer.
Oh, frick.
And
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
TSA continues to stack their lead. I'm starting to think something's a little bit off askew here for Team CSA. For Team TSA, just a little askew here. All right, let's move. Let's see what the rest of the answers are for this question. We have mayonnaise, interesting. We have Chick-fil-A sauce, also very interesting. And finally, we have sweet and sour sauce, all very classic. Good mix of Eastern and Western applications of sauce here. All right, let's move on to the next question. All right, so up for Team CSA, we have Jenny, and up for Team TSA, we have Brandon.
Let's go, Jenny!
Let's go, Jenny.
Brandon got this.
All right, so the question is, name something that you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do anyways. Brandon.
Put your chopsticks on your bowl or in the rice.
Chopsticks in the rice. Will that be on the board?
What?
Ooh, unfortunately not.
You're not supposed to do that.
Jenny. Name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you do anyways.
Eat cake.
Eat cake. Okay. Don't want to get a fork. Don't want a more practical application. Ooh, double strikeout. So I'm gonna reset the buzzer and we're gonna do this again. All right, until someone gets it. All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do. Brandon,
Play like the drums.
play drums. Also incorrect. It seems to be a quite challenging question. All right, Jenny, name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do anyways.
Beat eggs.
Beat eggs. We have something.
Let's go.
Finally,
go.
fourth time's the charm. All right, Jenny, do you want to play this for CSA or do you want to pass it for TSA?
Let's play it.
All right, Team CSA is playing this. Hopefully, they can claw some points back against this monumentous lead that TSA has. All right. So, Jonathan, you're very adept with chopsticks.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if you can think of how our members are using chopsticks. All right, name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do anyways.
Let's say maybe they play around with like a sword.
Use it as a sword, okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Sword fight between like you have two of them.
Like
So
unfortunately, not that. No, members don't seem to be using it as a sword. All right, Nathan, are you very adept with chopsticks?
I like to think I am.
All right, he thinks he's adept at using chopsticks. All right, name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do anyways.
Okay. I'm not speaking from personal experience, but you could perhaps beat your kids with the chopsticks if they're a little naughty.
Okay. So I don't think our members aren't. I don't think our members have fond memories if that actually did happen. Yeah. Moving swiftly onward to Veronica. Veronica, how do you think you use chopsticks a lot?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, Veronica, name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do anyways.
Okay, let's see. What would I use chopsticks for that wouldn't normally be used? I'm gonna have to go with mixing sauce.
Mixing sauces. Okay, back to the food applications here. All right. And Veronica keeps it alive for Team CSA. All right. Now we're back to Jenny. Jenny, are you adept with using chopsticks?
Yeah, but let's see.
All right, let's see. Keep it alive for Team CSA here. Make it a little bit harder for TSA to steal. Name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do.
Eating chips.
Eating chips. Don't want to get the little.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Gotta avoid the powder, the flavoring powder on your fingers, like Cheetos and Doritos and stuff like that. All right, back to Jonathan. Jonathan, let's see if you can keep the last strike remaining momentum going. Name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do anyways.
Maybe use it to help with some stir frying.
Use to help stir fry. Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, third strike. I think that might have been a little too close to cooking utensils.
Okay,
that's why it was the third strike. All right, Team TSA. Howard, the chef. I'm assuming you use chopsticks a lot.
I do.
Yeah,
but this question's kind of hard, I'm not going to lie.
All right, let's see if you can steal 67 points plus whatever if you get an answer right. Name something you're not supposed to use chopsticks for, but you still do anyways.
I don't know how this would be an answer, but getting things that are hard to get, where you have to reach in.
Getting things that are hard to get. And that... Yes. And Howard clutches it for Team TSA now. So TSA has won all three questions so far. They seem to be on a really good roll here, stealing the points, and just only stealing the points. All right, let's see the remaining answers on the board. We have pasta. We have using it for fruit. Using it in your hair to tie up your hair, and using it for soup. All right, let's move on to the next round. Jonathan and Howard are up for CSA and TSA respectively. All right, and the question, 8 answers on the board. We asked 100 members. 7 answers on the board. We asked 100 members. Name something you would find on a college student. Howard.
Books.
Books. All right, pretty
Good
common.
answer.
Pretty common to find on a student. But our members don't think so, apparently. All right, Jonathan.
Let's go, Jonathan.
Name
A
something you would
backpack.
find on a student. A backpack. Something to put the books in, perhaps. That's also not what our members think. All right, we'll do this again. I'll reset the buzzer, and I'm going to open it now. Jonathan.
Let's go with homework.
Homework. Also something you put in the back, and that's also not what our members think. All right, let's keep it going. Howard, they got last time.
Okay.
Jenny got on the 4th try. Now let's see if you can get on the 4th try.
A computer.
A computer,
laptop.
digital age now. And we have an answer finally. Fourth time seems to really is the charm. All right, Howard, do you want to play this or do you want to pass this for Team TSA?
Yeah, we're playing this for sure.
All right, TSA is going to play the category. I can't really guess you guys if you were college students because I know you guys are all college students. But let's see if you guys know what our members. Let's see if you guys know what our members think are on college students. So, Kevin, name something that you could potentially find on a college student.
A cell phone.
A cell phone, also in the
Good
digital age. And we have our 3rd highest score. All right. Andy, I know you work at the Hub. You probably see a lot of college students. Name something you'd find on a college student.
A water bottle.
A water bottle. Who can go without their water bottle? And I remember seeing that too. I've seen people run back into the lecture halls for their water bottle, so it's a necessity these days and age. All right, Brandon, name something you'd find on a college student.
Probably a wallet.
A wallet. Okay. Is that? Ooh. See, I've been seeing mixed things. I feel like people carry their cards on the little sleeve on the back of their phone now. So I feel like the amount of wallets carried is now decreased significantly. All right. So back to Howard, who brought TSA this question. Still 2 more strikes, 4 more responses up on the board. Name something you'd find on a college student. He's thinking hard, long and deep about this one. 5 more seconds,
Wait,
Howard.
is it my turn?
Yeah, Howard.
Oh, keys.
All right, keys. Gotta get back into your homes and apartments these days. All right, so we'll loop back to Kevin. Kevin, 3 answers on the board now. Let's see if we can get a board completion for once. All right, Kevin, name something you'd find on a college student.
A tablet.
A tablet. Laptop. Now I got a tablet. I have a full set now, you know? Ooh. So out of the trifecta, only our members think the phone and laptop are most essential. Tablets, not quite there. All right, Andy, the proverbial carry of TSA. See if you can keep it going. One more strike left, so be careful. Andy, name something you would find on a college student.
Everyone needs a pen or a pencil.
A pen or a pencil. Not anymore. Everyone bring their phone and laptop. They're going to take notes online, you know, on their computers. All right, Team CSA. Nathan, how you feeling for this?
Not that great.
All right.
Be real with you.
Nathan, you got 3 potential options here. Name something that you could find on a college student.
All right. Well, you would need something to hold the laptop. And so I would say a laptop case.
A laptop case. Okay. Okay.
Good answer.
Second.
And Unfortunately, that was not an answer, and so points again go to TSA. TSA survives yet again, and so let's reveal the rest of the responses. Earphones. Who can leave their house without like music and earbuds? Dark circles. I'm guessing that's in reference to eyes and lack of sleep. And tears. Uh, really took a turn to the left here on these last two responses. So hope our members are okay. So that's all I can say. But let's move on to the next question. Nathan and Kevin, you guys are up again for the face-off. All right, we have 8 responses on the board. Name something your parents would lecture you about. Ooh, very interesting topic. Nathan.
Look, I keep it personal. I'm gonna keep it with a buck with you guys. Gaming.
Gaming. Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Waste of
Good answer.
quote-unquote waste of time, but not to our members.
Wow.
Maybe let's. Yeah, very interesting. All right, Kevin. Name something your parents would lecture you about.
I mean, we're all Asian, so grades.
Grades. Ooh, that's always feisty. And top answer. So, Kevin, do you want to pass or play this for TSA?
We're playing this.
All right, TSA is playing this. All right. So, Andy, your parents lecture you a lot?
Of course, they're Asian.
All right, sounds about right. All right. Name something that your parents would lecture you about.
Going out.
Going out. Ooh, yes. Let's see if that's on the board. And ooh, not to our members accordingly. I mean, it is a time of COVID, so maybe things have changed a little bit because no one's going out anyways. All right, Brandon, you get lectured by your parents?
Of course. Every time I pick up the phone.
All right, Brandon, name something that your parents would lecture you about.
Let's go with clothes.
Clothes. Okay. Clothes in general could be many things.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. But not specific. Members don't seem to agree as well. All right, Howard. One last chance. You have good chances of at least guessing something. At least by chance. Do your parents lecture you a lot?
Always.
Yep. Common theme here. All right, Howard. Name something your parents would lecture you about.
Cleaning/chores.
Chores. Okay. Very classic. All right, Howard keeps Team TSA alive. All right, let's go back around to Kevin, who won the team. Kevin, I'm guessing your parents lecture you a lot?
Of course.
Yep. All right, name something your parents would lecture you about.
Money, like saving money.
Savings, money, okay. Ooh, just got it in there. The one student, the one member who said that. All right. All right, moving back to Andy. All right, five more responses. Can he clutch out one more to prevent CSA from getting the steal opportunity? All right, Andy, name something your parents would lecture you about.
Eating.
Okay.
Eating.
So, pretty common answer. All my relatives pinch my cheeks every time think of and say something that contradicts what they just said. All right, Brandon. Again, one more strike. Let's see if you can keep it alive for Team TSA. Brandon, name something that your parents would lecture you about.
Relationships like boyfriend, girlfriends.
Boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. Okay. Ooh, not according to our members. All right. Team CSA. Veronica, do your parents lecture you a lot?
All the time, Kyle. All the time.
All the time? Okay. So, 4 answers on the board. See if you can steal points and get CSA on the board finally. Veronica, name something that your parents would lecture you about.
Oh, let's see, Kyle. Something my parents would lecture me about. Let's go with manners.
Manners, okay.
Good answer.
Ooh.
No.
And that
It's
prevents,
okay.
that keeps TSA, it gives TSA around 350 and still keeps them on the shutout path here. All right, let's reveal the rest of the answers. So we have career, okay, tied with academics. Let's see what's next. We have health, okay, Always got to make sure that their health. Sleep. My mom's always yelled at me about getting less than 6 hours of sleep per night. And finally, we have exercise and weight. So, as again, a lot of things can be said by parents there. All right. So, this is, I believe, our final family feud round. So, Veronica and Andy, you guys are up, and this is CSA's last chance to not get shut out. So, CSA, I'm rooting for you on the sake of not getting shut out here. All right. So, 8 responses on the board. Name something you would include when auctioning off a friend on subtle Asian dating. Okay, let me reset the buzzer real quick. All right, 3, 2, 1, buzzer. Andy.
Career.
Career aspirations. All right. Pretty. You gotta make sure that they're gonna bring in the money afterwards. Before you find the next one. All right, Veronica, you have one chance to potentially take this for your decision.
All right.
Name something that you would. Name something you would include when auctioning off a friend on subtle Asian dating.
You gotta go with the obvious one, the name.
The name, okay. You gotta make sure you know who you're talking about. But I think that's a little too standard. I think maybe it flew over the heads of all our members. All right, Andy, do you want to play or pass for TSA?
We playing this, we sweeping.
All right. He's making a claim that TSA is going to sweep. Let's see if it happens. All right. Your team TSA. Brandon, have you been auctioned off, or have you auctioned off someone?
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. Oh, unfortunately not. Okay.
Do it.
All right. Okay. Well, name something that you include when auctioning off a friend on subtle Asian dating.
Let's go with age.
Age. Pretty big indicator. All right. Age is on there. All right, next up is Howard. Howard, have you been auctioned off, or have you auctioned off someone? Howard seems to have some technical issues. I think this came up in the last family feud. So, Howard, can you hear us? All right. Height. So Howard says height.
My bad. Yeah.
Height is the big one. Ooh, this day and age, it's all about the 5 foot versus 6 foot. The big jump there. All right, moving back to Kevin. Kevin, have you been auctioned off, or have you auctioned off someone?
No, but I've offered to auction other people off a lot.
Oh, okay. You trying to be a supportive wingman, I see. All right. Yeah. So name something that you include if you were to auction off someone on subtle Asian dating.
Probably location.
Location. All right. I see West Coast, match the West Coast vibes. All right. Location is on there. Keeping it alive. So still only one, actually no strikes yet for TSA. They've been on a roll so far. And he's back to you. Have you auctioned off someone, or have you been auctioned?
No, I have not.
All right. So name something that you include when auctioning off a friend on subtle Asian dating.
Their hobbies.
Their hobbies. Okay. Gotta see what they're into, gotta find some talking points. And that is the first strike for Team TSA. They've been broken. The momentum's been broken. Let's see if they can rebound. All right, back to Brandon, who unfortunately hasn't been auctioned off on subtle Asian dating. Name something that you would include when auctioning off a friend on subtle Asian dating.
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons. You gotta see. Deal breakers are deal breakers. All right, that's on there. All right, continuing on, we have Howard. Howard, so keep it going. 2 more strikes, 3 more answers. You could potentially get one step closer to the sweep that Andy claimed. Howard, name something you include when auctioning off a friend on subtle Asian dating. All right, so Howard says
school/university.
So school. Howard says school and university. Oof. The lag didn't help out there. All right, so moving back to Kevin. Kevin, one more strike. See if you can clinch this out for TSA. Name something you include when auctioning off a friend on subtle Asian dating.
Interesting facts.
Interesting facts. Again, we've got to find some talking points. Ooh, third strike. All right, Team CSA. Jenny, have you been auctioned off before, or have you auctioned someone off?
No, I have not.
Interesting. How do you feel confident in getting something to give CSA some points?
We're gonna try.
All right, Jenny's gonna try and see, will TSA sweep CSA in Family Feud? Name something you would include when auctioning off a friend in subtle Asian dating.
Pictures.
Pictures. Gotta looks are everything these days, you know. Let's see here. Do we have pictures on the board?
Let's go.
Yo,
And
that's
TSA,
done.
TSA gets
We're not
points.
zero anymore.
TSA,
sir.
TSA cannot sweep. So Andy's bull claim didn't come to fruition. So
Alright.
final score 350 to TSA and 78 to CSA. All right, let's see the remaining two. Emojis gotta have some characteristic in that long Facebook post. Gotta spice up some emojis. And the other response was boba intake, because we all know we Asians like boba. So boba gotta find the boba harmony there. All right, and that concludes Family Feud for the evening. We're currently tallying up the scores for all the contestants, and we will get to them shortly. All right, so we have the scores. So overall, we have Jonathan with 5 points, Nathan with 6 points, Andy with 12, and Brandon with 11. So overall, TSA is the ultimate winner of the first CSA versus TSA Rice Bowl. When we get to it, Andy will get the first selection of our 4 prizes.
Okay, TSA.
Yeah, so
man, that was actually, it was all fun and everything, but that was actually a really close and entertaining game show. I have to admit, even though CSA lost, they put up a really good fight.
Wow, coming from you, that's a really humble thing to say. I gotta say, TSA played out of their minds, and especially with Family Feud, they really knocked it out of the park, and they really played fair and square.
Yeah, thanks, man. Actually, hold on. Can I give you something to hold on to, Kyle?
Wait, what do you mean hold on to?
Yeah, can you just hold on to this big L?
Oh,
loser.
Man. What I expect nothing. I expected nothing less. We'll win next time. Mark my words, we'll win next time. All right. Let's move on to the contestant prize distribution for our wonderful member contestants who volunteered to be on the game show this evening. The prizes we have for them are a wireless karaoke microphone, an Echo Dot, LED lights, and a hydro flask.
Ah. All right, so since Team TSA won, they get to pick the first prize. All right, and since out of TSA, we have Andy. You're the highest score, so you get to pick the prize. What do you want? Microphone, Echo Dot, LED lights, Hydro Flask. Do you want the
Andrew,
karaoke microphone? Or do
I
you
would
want
have
the
to go with the hydro flask.
you want the Hydro Flasks? All right. Are you sure about that? The Hydro Flask.
I need a new water bottle, of course.
All right. It's just in time. Maybe we can go back to school, and during those midterms or finals, you can drop that Hydro Flask on the floor while everyone's taking their midterms and finals. All right. And we'll have Brandon. All right. Go ahead and pick your prize. What we have left is the microphone, Echo Dot, and the LED lights. What would you like?
I gotta take the karaoke mic, bro.
A karaoke mic. Okay. So you're going to jam a little out. I respect that decision. Yeah. All right. And last but not least, CSA. Nathan, you're leading the CSA. You did the best. You put in a great effort. What would you like? Echo Dot so you can, mic up your own house and let the FBI listen in, or have the LED lights so, you can have your self raves in your own room. You know what I mean? Which one will be?
I'm going to be real.
Mm-hmm. Be
I
real.
went into this game show for one thing and one thing only. I want those LED lights, baby. And I got it.
Okay. And you're going to get those raves going on.
Let's
like
go.
It. And, Jonathan, there's only the Echo Dot left. Would you be okay receiving that prize?
That's actually what I wanted in the end. So, you know what? It's a good game overall.
Hopefully you and the FBI can have great conversations. All right.
Very nice.
So much for joining our dear contestants, and thank you so much for giving us this wonderful evening, and I hope you're very satisfied with your prizes. All right, Kyle, bring it away with the last raffle. I'm sure the chat has already been seen with what the gift cards are, so Kyle, go ahead and announce them.
All right, we'll just go ahead and say the names anyway because we did it for the first one. Consistency, right? All right, so our 4 winners for the raffles for the Boba Up gift cards, we have Jeff Wei, Audrey Chu, Mulan Zhu, and Himaguma Channel Chanel. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name or your channel name. And again, if you've won, and to those who won Asian Flush, if you haven't already, please email csauw@uw.edu. Again, csauw@uw.edu. Basically, email CSA for more information on how to claim your prizes. All right, so that pretty much wraps up our events. I really want to give a huge shout out to our CSA and TSA member and officer contestants that participated in our games tonight.
I want to again give a huge shout out and thank you to Asian Flush and Boba Up for providing us with the raffle prizes. And finally, thank you to everyone who is watching and is still watching from the audience and for spending your Saturday night with us.
I hope everyone is staying safe and good luck with the rest of your studies and with finals. This is Kyle.
And this is Andrew.
And we'll see you at the next event.
Peace.